This is the Drive Time News Hour. Derek Hanson, Eric Johnson producing here on the Mighty 719 104.7 KFGO. May is Healthy Vision Month. Yes, to help spread awareness of everything going on. And it's a pleasure to have with us Dr. Meredith Keeler, optometrist, let me try that again, of Eye Consultants of North Dakota. Dr. Keeler, thanks so much for being with us on this nice Tuesday afternoon. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Are you having patients? Before we get into some other things, are some of your patients having a little trouble with all this? The Canadians are trying to smoke us out. It's causing a lot of eye irritation, isn't it?
Yes, it can. I think it was a few summers ago, the smoke was very bad. We saw a lot of dryness.
I'm sure. And, of course, you can get help there, right, at Eye Consultants in North Dakota. There's a lot of different ways, a lot of different moisturizers for that.
Yes, definitely. You can come see us. We can see what's going on and recommend the best eyedropper treatment for you.
Yeah, because it's about as annoying as anything out there, isn't it? I mean, I know it affects allergies for some people too, but it has really been tough in making red eyes out there. And there is some stuff out there that maybe you want to avoid too, right? I mean, I think that there can be a lot of medication. And if it's too much, it could be a bad thing too.
Definitely. Yep. So if you come see us, we can definitely recommend the best for each individual, case-by-case basis. Like you said, allergies, combination of dryness, not a fun thing to deal with all summer long.
No, that's for sure. Dr. Keeler, as we go into the summertime months, school's out, good time to get the whole family time to get eye exams and how important that is, especially if you're a person like me. I'm 51 now. It seems like I don't wait till I did where I was a week away from having to get my driver's license renewal, and all of a sudden they told me, I'm sorry, you are not going to pass the eye test. Get ahead of the game a little bit, right?
Yes. Perfect time to bring the family in for an eye exam. With the summer just around the corner, kids are getting out of school, bring everyone in, just like getting into the dentist or going to the doctor yearly. It's a great idea to get a general eye exam every year, kind of bring that into your overall health and wellness routine.
Yeah, because, I think it doesn't matter if you're older like me and things change, obviously. Your check engine light comes on for a lot of things in your body, so it's good to check it out so you're not too late, like I mentioned with my driver's thing. But, some kids might be out there struggling with school, you don't know why. Many times it can just come down to vision sometimes. I've heard that story over and over again.
Yeah, it definitely can. So even if vision is perfect, alignment could be off, or the eye teaming, the eye functioning and tracking can be off, and that can affect kids' learning.
Oh, very interesting. So there's just little things that you can spot just by an eye exam that maybe could help kids out, and they don't even know it right away, right?
Right.
As far as, and there's other things within the eye exam, I mean, you might find out, stigmatisms, any type of irritation or things that people may not even know of that they have. You can maybe find that out because you'll get a close look at it. And, that's there's so many things that your eye health can affect the other things in your body too.
Right. Yep. So people with diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all of those things we can see changes in the eye, things that you might not even know going on systemically or just your overall health. We can catch things in the eye, and we can, if we find signs of early disease, we can prevent further worsening of that disease or ultimately further vision loss.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry. Something as simple as astigmatism, and you need some glasses to help with that.
Well, I'll say, as I mentioned, you don't want to do like me and wait too long, because the one thing that I really noticed, and I probably put it off too long, I could kind of tell that, looking far away, things were getting blurry. I shouldn't have waited. And, of course, I went to get my driver's license renewed, and all of a sudden I wasn't able to pass it, so I had to rush and do everything. It's really makes things complicated, because then, you're on the cusp. You're beating the timeline there to even drive, and I'm just telling you, that's an inconvenience, too. That really makes a difference, so you don't want to do that. And it is amazing, for one thing that I really noticed too, driving at night after I got my glasses, a whole different world. I didn't realize how bad it was until I actually, now that I have glasses on at night, because, how the traffic lights seem so blurry and starry, now it's all clear. It's night and day for me, literally.
Yeah, definitely can be a difference that you don't even realize.
And so you do recommend yearly going in to get your eyes checked, because even if you have glasses now, if you have contacts now, things may change, right?
Correct. Yep. And prescriptions do expire after a year, so getting those renewed, even if you don't need a change, is always a good idea. If something were to happen to your glasses or contacts, you always want to have everything up to date.
Very good. Well, Dr. Keeler, that is great information. Again, like you mentioned, summertime, school's wrapping up. And get your appointment now, right? Because much like a lot of things, that you certainly want to take advantage and get in there and get a phone call in early, right? Because those things can get booked up pretty quickly.
Yes, they do.
All right. Dr. Keeler, thanks so much for your time. Hopefully we'll talk to you in another month.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. Dr. Meredith Keeler, optometrist with Eye Consultants in North Dakota. Very easy to find them. They're on the corner of 32nd and 45th Street in South in Fargo. 32nd and 45th Street in Fargo. Easy access, great parking. You can call them at 235-0561. That's 235-0561 to set up your next appointment. Of course, you can check them out online. Just Google Eye Consultants in North Dakota.